And look what the cat dragged in. Here, let me get a microphone for this guy. You want to hold the camera for a sec?
Suspicious activity to a member of staff or a police officer. If you see something, say something.
Thank you.
Ja uciekam od tego. Ja po prostu uciekam od tego.
Well, that was a bit of a delay before I got to the intro, but hey folks, it is Friday, August 30th, 6:37 p.m. is the time, and 23 degrees Celsius is the temperature. And that was Yonge Station. And this here is Bloor Street, and we're right around the corner from the intersection of Bloor and Yonge. Although I will not be heading over to Yonge. Instead, we're going to go east and walk over towards Church Street, and then down in front of Maple Leaf Gardens. I'll find someone who may or may not be a familiar face to you. One of my friends who I went on a trip to Thailand with earlier this year, and he was in a few videos and live streams. And then we're going to head on over to a bar. So this video is entirely unplanned. I was originally just going to go meet him, but I realized I had a little bit of extra time, so I fired him a message and said, hey, do you mind if I slap a microphone on you and have you in a video for about 15 minutes or so? And he said, sure. So this is east along the north end of Bloor Street. Bloor Street East, to be more specific. There's a look at the W Hotel. So we'll make a right at church. and head down through the village. I'm supposed to meet him there at 7. It is 6:39.
No, it's not.
And there's a few different patios he mentioned we might go to. And by the time this one is on YouTube, I should be in a land far away. One of the things I try to do before I go away is stock up on Toronto content. So I have a lot of videos in the bank, so to speak. This time's a little different. I booked a 3-week trip earlier this week, so I didn't really have time to do that, and I've had a whole lot of other things going on.
Yeah. So he's out chopping wood.
So this is a good chance to get some extra content and get a fresh face on the channel. Some people have been asking how my friend is doing. His name is Daehon, aka Bart. I used to work with him around 2006. And we're about to go south down Yonge Street. There's a look to the west.
After I bought it, she said, hey, it's number 6, 8, 9 days.
I imagine this parking lot stays are numbered. So I worked with him for a year up at the North American Center. And we were friends outside of work since then. Although one time in Korea, when I was living there, he was there visiting, and I had no idea he was there. And we just so happened to be in the same bar at the same time. That was just one of those one in a million things. So we're going south down the west side of Yonge.
There, and so like kind of read the news articles about the contract.
I imagine things will be picking up in the village in a few hours. Should be light out till about 8:30 or so. This is Charles Street. Fairly productive day. I got my hair cut. I went to the usual salon at Yonge and Eglinton. I'm quite happy with it. I sorted a few details out for the trip. I did a live stream. Oh, by the way, happy birthday today, although I guess belated birthday if you're watching, to one of the channel moderators, one of the longest serving channel moderators, Vivian Johnson. I'm curious how long Google says it'll take to get to Maple Leaf Gardens from here. I think it's less than a kilometer. Well, it says 12 minutes. So if I slow down a bit, I'll still probably be there sooner than that. I tend to walk way too fast relative to Google's suggestions. Just a random stop and looking north, there was a guy. Whoa, get the hell off the sidewalk. On an e-bike? Like, why wouldn't you just ride on the street where you belong? And I completely lost my train of thought. I've been staying up late, booking a million different hotels and Airbnbs and then canceling them. Figuring out my eSIM situation. I've got 2 phones I need data for. And all the smaller things when you go away, like making sure the plants get watered. That my neighbor picks up any packages that get delivered so I don't linger in front of my door. This is Gloucester Street, so we're getting towards the heart of the village. Big 3 Pizza. This is Dundonald Street coming up, so there's actually an entrance to Wellesley Station a few blocks over to the right. And I have yet to go to this place. It's kind of like a big nerd out bar. Kind of a cool bar on its own. Maybe we should go there tonight. I've never been. It's a nice big patio. I think a lot of people play different board games and stuff while they drink there.
Like last time.
This is Church in Wellesley coming up. And that Pizza has been there for as long as I can remember. Same goes with that Hero Certified Burgers. Just to the right along Wellesley is the main station. And by main station, I mean Wellesley subway station.
Fuck, man, I'm gonna hit him.
I don't know what that guy was talking about. This is always a lively intersection, Maitland. 3 out of the 4 corners feature bars with patios.
No! I'm good.
And this is Alexander Street, so we're just a few blocks north of Carlton. And that's where we'll find Maple Leaf Gardens and my friend Daehon. This is an impromptu photo shoot. There's the backside of the gardens, now the Mattamy Athletic Center. Which serves the university formerly known as Ryerson. There's also a big supermarket there. And a few other retail shops. In fact, I've mentioned it a few times before, but this is where the first ever National Basketball Association game took place between the New York Knickerbockers and the Toronto Huskies. the plane surf itself is hoisted higher than it used to be. And that allowed for a lot of the development underneath it. All right, I am a good 5 minutes early. Let's wait for him over on that corner. It's a little quieter. I'll probably cut out the portion where I'm waiting. Oops, I have a typo in my title for tomorrow's video. Thanks to Action Kid for messaging me. Canadian. Oh yeah. I spelt it in a rush. I did that on my phone on the way over. Oh, I'm gonna fix that. And then resume recording once Dehon shows up.
Johnny?
And look what the cat dragged in. Here, let me get a microphone for this guy. You wanna hold the camera for a sec? Now, you know the rules. Keep it G-rated.
I don't think. Jesus.
Nothing incriminating. That's fine.
Can I just put it like right here?
Sure. Like a little pack of cigarettes. So if you aren't familiar with this guy, this is Bart. Some people call him Daehon, but that's
Call
really
me Bart.
just
Bart's
his
back.
parents. So we went to Thailand in what, end of February or early March? Both?
End of January.
End of January.
Yeah.
We went
Feels
to
like a long time
Bangkok
ago.
and to an island and around the coast of the Gulf of Thailand. And I've only hung out with you like once since then, right?
Yeah. We had drinks just down the street.
So how the hell have you been?
Been good. Busy with work. I just got back from vacation. I was in Prince Edward Island for my brother's wedding, and also took a vacation out there. So yeah, I highly recommend everyone to visit out there. It's like the Hawaii of Canada.
The Hawaii of Canada.
It's really nice. No, the beaches are amazing. It's warm. The water is.
Did you catch the bouquet at the wedding? Are you
No
the next
bouquet.
one?
No.
No?
No bouquets. But no, it went well. Did my little speech to my brother. It was funny and sentimental at the same time.
Did you read it or did you?
No,
like,
I know.
memorize
I
it?
winged it. I wasn't supposed to say anything because my brother didn't have a wedding party because it's just, I guess they just wanted to keep it just straightforward and not hurt anyone's feelings of who's going to be the best man and maid of honor. So yeah, I guess they asked me last minute, like, do you want to do a speech? Well, I had nothing prepared. So I just got up there and said, full disclosure, I'm just going to wing it and say what's on my mind from the heart. So, yeah, no, it worked out.
You gave him a piece of your mind. Should have gone to Speaker's Corner at Hyde Park and done that.
But yeah, other than that, no, it's been pretty good.
Sweet.
Just waiting for my next trip, heading to London
What? You're going to, I was just in London.
I know, well, it's for work there, so I'm going to London, UK in October. All expenses by my company, so awesome.
That is pretty, and you get like a food allowance?
Yeah. Well, it's all taken care of when I'm there. I'm there for like
How long are you there for?
A week.
What hotel are you staying at?
Tower Suites.
I'm not trying to dox you, I'm just curious because my brain is still full of like London hotels.
Yeah. No, this one obviously had a selection to choose from the company director. Like, I guess we have approved hotels and chose the one that's kind of closest to the venue. And
I would have figured you'd have chosen something kind of dainty, knowing you, but
why would you think
just
that?
kidding.
No, I chose a really nice suite. So, you know, if I'm there for a week, I want a kitchen and all that. So.
Sweet. I was in like the world's smallest hotel room.
Yeah, I saw your video. Yeah, it was pretty tiny. No elevator.
I'm
Up
getting
the stairs.
ready for an even smaller one in Tokyo, I think.
Stay in the capsule. Those are
How can I like
just for the hell of it.
unwind
Fun.
and like edit videos?
Yeah, but it's the experience. You're inside this little tiny capsule.
I would do what other YouTubers do. Pay for the capsule, make the video pretending you went to bed there, go to your real hotel, then go back in the morning and pretend you're waking up. Like, I just like how Mr. Beast stages all his videos.
Well, there are some pretty cool hotels around the world. I mean, I was in Sweden, and they converted a 747 jumbo jet into a hotel.
That's pretty sweet.
Went inside there. In Netherlands, I stayed on a barge or a boat. The hotel there.
You're all about the weird hotels.
That's an experience.
So, where the hell are we going?
We're now young towards Dundas Square, and you know the warehouse.
Oh, you want to go to the warehouse? Cool.
We could try it out.
We
I mean,
floated
it's
a few
gonna be,
different places, right? There was Kraft, there was the warehouse, there was
You know what?
Imperial Pub.
We'll just do a pub crawl. Let's see how this
pub
one
crawl.
goes, and then, like you said, you're gonna have a late night. So
well,
it's a long weekend here in Canada. So yeah,
it's not like I
give it
need
up.
to prepare for going away for a last-minute 3-week trip or anything.
Well, yeah, you are going shortly, aren't you?
I booked my trip a few days ago.
Must be exciting.
All right, so we're at Yonge and College/Carleton. Carleton to the east, College to the west. So if we're going to the warehouse, we're actually pretty close. We'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Like that. Unless you want to take the long route, just go wander around Dundas Square and show your viewers.
Yeah. I might, when we're done, just hike north up Yonge Street or something and make another video. So. Any other trip plans after London? Non-business related?
Actually, I'm gonna go back to London again for Christmas because my sister's hosting. So my whole family, like parents and my brother and her wife now, they're all going. And I only have a few days left, so I don't know. I'm trying to see if I could manage to make it down there. But I'm also maybe thinking of doing a ski trip in winter. Maybe either to France or Colorado.
Like, how do you follow?
So this bar that you've suggested is known for like kind of like tapas style cheap food and drinks. So it's not cheap when you get your bill if you eat multiple things, but it's kind of a good deal per item.
Well, before inflation, it was even cheaper. It was like a hell of a deal.
Well,
But
even
it's really, I mean, it's a great location because it's right by the university. So a lot of the students are, you know, it's cheap food. Beer is relatively cheap. It's not too expensive.
yeah, so this is College Park, so it's actually just coming up on the right. Do you have any inclination to go back to Thailand or way too soon?
I'd go back, just probably not now. I think there's other countries like I haven't been to Japan. That's
Ooh.
If anything, if there's another Asia trip, Japan is on my list.
Well, you can come on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll make a little last minute trip. And I'll see you there.
All right, so we'll cross the street here. We'll jump over to the west side of Yonge.
You going to the CNE yet?
Been 2 times, have you?
I'm going tomorrow.
Are you gonna see the air show?
Air show tomorrow. I'm going there in the evening, so.
Got a hot date?
I guess you could say that.
All right.
She's never been, so I said, okay, I'll take you.
You just broke a few hearts. There's the IKEA. Yeah, it's definitely worth going. The time to go would have been Monday to Thursday after 5 when it's $13.
Remember it used to be $5?
Yeah,
all
that's-
this inflation like 10 years ago? Wow, have times changed.
Everything is nuts. There used to be like a really cheap pho restaurant right up here on the left.
Ginger?
Yeah. And now ginger is not cheap, and this location is gone. Well, we're gonna try to get a spot up on the patio. If not, you know a bar I walked by earlier in this walk that looked kind of cool with a big patio? Stormcrow Manor.
The what?
A bar called Stormcrow Manor.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's on Church. They've got a huge patio.
Worst case scenario, we could try that. I mean, the night is young.
The night is young.
Or,
on young.
Probably get a little tipsy. Although one thing I did miss about Thailand is like we're not going to be getting like $2 beers.
You know, like paying that bin. Put in your 1,000 baht.
They turned into 2 to 7. No, my friends.
That was cool though about London and Belgium. I don't think I saw any euros or pounds the whole trip. Everything was just tap pay.
Oh yeah, they're
It's so different because in Thailand it was like a cash society, right?
yeah. I guess you could say Western civilization is all based on technology. So, or in Asia as well.
Yeah,
No one really carries cash around.
I think a lot of it's cultural, but
Yeah. I mean,
but
I
but
guess,
here a lot of the smaller retailers will charge like a fee if you use a card on like a small purchase because they don't want to pay that Visa fee.
Yeah.
Whereas I noticed in London, I like bought something that was like not even a pound, and I was able to like use my Samsung Pay. In Toronto, no like small variety store is going to do that. They'll either charge you like an extra.
because there are like small mom and pop shops. They have expenses. It does add up.
But I went to a small shop in Shoreditch. It was just like a little tiny like variety store.
Maybe they have better rates out there. I don't know.
But anyways, guys, if we get on the rooftop patio, I'll pull out the camera again and give you guys a peek, but we are here. So I want to thank Daehon for tagging along on this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support what I'm doing, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. So what do you say, Daehon? Let's go in?
Let's go in.
All right, thank you for watching. And I will catch you in the next one.
Ciao.
It's yoink. Food is here, drinks are here.